Welcome back to Dixon Does It. We're working on the master bedroom as voted by fans, people that watch and, follow us. I needed something boring to do for the winter, inside, I can just do. So I threw 3 rooms out there. You guys chose the master bedroom. So Lady Dixon's scraping all the wallpaper and I'm demoing because there is a lot of work to do in here. Let me show you. We'll start with the easy stuff. This was a pass-through for venting. When they had the old coal fire or wood-burning furnaces and stuff, to heaters, whatnot. So it would go through here, and then there was one in there. I mean, if you guys remember me doing the walk-in closet, I just left it open. So it came through here, and then there's a chimney over here somewhere, but that's going to be easy. Just cut a square out, put a piece of drywall in there, done. But this also came from downstairs, so it came down and there's a piece of metal under here. So I don't know how good the floor is going to look, but speaking of the floor, there was a bunch of crunching. You'd walk around and hear crunching. Well, what I think that is linoleum. Dun, da, da, da. So it's not even glued down. It's just somebody put a sheet of linoleum down. So this can come up. This can go away. Goodbye. And we actually have nice floors here, even though they don't feel like they're solid. So I'm worried to see what's underneath here. Maybe it's rotted. I'll have to put a new floor down. But I took all the everything off. I showed you guys the cracks were exposing more and more, taking it off. And this, I took more off, and lo and behold, I can stick my whole hand in there. So that's always fun. But behind here, I was seeing the old, not old, but that's the new insulation that when I did the down underneath this is the dining room. So I put the insulation in the ceiling. Which, I mean, you don't put insulation in between, but I did, because why not? So there is a lot of cold air coming through here. So for now, I'm just going to shove stuff in there to keep the cold from coming out of the house and into the house. And, I'll work on it from there. But yeah, linoleum. Maybe that's the crunching sound we hear from up and downstairs. I don't know, but I did take this whole board off because I'm going to want to, I don't think I need to spray foam up in there because any heat that comes up and out will come into this bedroom. Covered up my, radiator there and everything. So the other thing I did see was, so this is pushing and pulling, so there's really no gap here until you get down to here where this is, and it opens up. It opens up pretty good. So that's going to have to get done. The plan is to fill this all in with cement type structure, and in here I'm going to bust all this off, put a layer of cement on, and then I'm going to put some wire mesh in there for rigidity, and then put another one on there, and hopefully that'll give me a straight line up. And when it cures, because it's cement and not just a mortar mix, it'll be able to hold this section up, because we can see right through there. I don't know what's holding the top half of this wall up. Crazy. Now, I'm not a structural engineer by any means, but I know how to lift things, I know how to hold things, and if you hold things in the wrong spot, it doesn't hold very well. So you got to hold things in the right spot, whether you're just holding somebody in the air, you're lifting up a truck, you got to lift it up in the right spot. So I want to get all these right spots lifted and held up. That way the roof doesn't come down on my head. The outside wall, because remember, there's 2 courses of bricks. There's the outside wall and there's the inside wall. The inside wall is the one that's leaning in. The outside wall looks fine. Many years ago, somebody did a repair on that. It looks like they took all the bricks out and redid all the bricks, and they must have hired somebody because it's actually straight. Man, yeah, so let's get to work and do something around here. All right, so taking out everything that's loose. Oh, you can hear a car going by. That's great. So taking everything out that's loose. This actually isn't loose. This brick here is like in this way and holding all that up, so it kind of stayed. But I still got to fill all that in. The bricks that I took out were kind of crumbly and stuff. And I brought a bucket full of more bricks up because I'm just going to have to fill it up, you know? So what I had to do was, so I got mortar, but I didn't want to just throw that mortar in there because it's old. So I've got a cup full of it in the kitchen curing. And if it becomes hard, then I'll know that it's good. If it gets crumbly, then I go buy some new stuff. So now it's just a waiting game before I start getting messy. So I had some mortar. I made a little in a cup, and I let it set, and it's just crumbling apart. So I picked up some new mortar. You know, look at that. That's not good. So I picked up a new bag and, you know, got started. Oh, $7 for a tiny little mixing thing. That was pretty cool. So I grabbed that too. So I got this all filled up. And after that dries, I'll deal with this. All right, time to go watch a Sabres game. Lady Dixon picked up these zipper door things. Feels like that scene in E.T. Yeah, pretty cool though. All right, so that's done. I figure, hey, there was a crack here. Let's open all this up. Even like this small crack ended up, you know, the lime mortar is just flaky. So I got it all out, opened it up, you know, so I can actually like fill it in nice. So it's not going to crack again after I seal it all up. I got, you know, it's cracked all the way down. So on my courses of bricks, I try to take it out. So when I put the mortar in there, it'll tie it together, you know, and like hold it together. Because, you know, I don't need this wall falling again. And then over here, poke through the ceiling. There's no wood there. There's just a bunch of, you know, I mean, there is wood there, but it's rotted. This wall here, it's all plaster and lath, so I'm just going to take that down. And then let's see what's behind it. So this is what's behind the wall. Not too much stuff. No, you know, money from the Civil War or anything. But the bark is still on these trees. Like, they cut them square and left the bark on there. There and there. There's even like a spot where a branch was. Oh, that's where the knot where the branch used to be. So yeah, there's that. And there's a crack over there that I'm gonna fill, and we got an idea for that up there. That's so the wood burning stove would come up through here. I think I told you guys, and then go out there, and then go back in there, go in a chimney. So that's, you know, funny idea. All right. Yeah, I don't want to make a long video, so I'm going to work on that, and then we'll come back and I'll show you all that. And that'll be the walls. Second video is going to be what's under the rug. I know there's some linoleum under there and some sheet metal, and it makes lots of noises when you walk through, but yeah, that'll be, you know, the next step. So just remember, guys, a heated toilet seat isn't heated if you leave it up. You got to put it down. That's Dixon Does It. Peace out.